And this is what it's like saving bees in the UK.
That's unbelievable, mate. So young Ricky, the bee maestro, he is here today getting some bees out of that chimney that was up there that I've just shown you. What are you doing first then, Rick?
I'm getting you some frames ready so you can collect that massive swarm.
Oh yeah, man, that's it. I hope it's still there. It's literally huge, Rick, honestly.
It's like 3 times the size of that box, isn't it?
Will they fit in the box? This is a good question. So you're putting the frames together.
Yeah.
This is the quickest, fastest, best way to do it.
Because doing it with those little pins and a little hammer.
Oh, with the toffee hammer.
Yeah.
It's just a nightmare, isn't it?
When you're in a rush, it's just not the one, is it?
No. So you clip them in. What's that called? A brad gun, is it?
But yeah, we're going to get this colony of bees out this chimney up there. It's absolutely miles up, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a really high one. They're really aggressive as well, aren't they?
Yeah, they're horrible. I went up there.
As the scaffolders found out yesterday.
Yeah. I literally went up there for about 30 seconds, didn't do anything, literally just stood by them and watched them, and immediately there was buzzing around my head. I didn't have my suit on, and one chased me all the way down here.
Suit on from the start then.
Yeah.
But at least it's not quite as sunny today.
No, yesterday it was about 20 degrees, and up there it was just...
It would have been hard work.
It was really hot.
So next bit going in.
What was that?
Looked like a hornet.
Yeah, it did.
One in there.
So you're out today doing swarm collections and bee surveys, and I'm going to be getting these angry girls out of the chimney.
Absolutely.
And we've got to get this done today because we're so busy with organising the bee farm, which has just finished. That video is going to be out hopefully soon.
Oh yeah, because that was a big job, wasn't it? Putting a fence around to keep the bees in? Not really. It was to keep the horses out.
Dumb horses away from the...
No, we don't upset any horse owners.
No, because...
So then you put a strip of the...
This is a bit of a beekeeping life hack because this stuff is so expensive. And most people put it in that way, but I put it that way because it kind of pushes against it. Because when it gets hot, it just falls out.
Yeah.
And try to do that at an angle so it doesn't come through the other side.
Yeah, so you only want to use that bit because what will happen is the bees will quite happily start using that and just build it in for you. So there's no point in using whole sheets of frame. So just cut it. There you can see it's been cut.
So that's one done.
That's one done. And that goes in my nuke. Let's get some of these out.
You know what, let me recycle some of them frames because a swarm is going to be a hell of a lot more likely to go into a...
Yeah, because you can see all the propolis on those ones.
We'll reuse that.
Saves a bit of time, doesn't it?
Annoyingly, that one's missing a piece. They're all missing that often.
We'll just nick the pieces out of there.
Yeah.
And then when we get to the bottom of that box, we're like, who's nicked all them? Oh, we've already got a bee coming in and having a look. Look. You want about the nasty bees from up there that we're going to move. We're going to make you happier, don't worry.
So this is what happens when you're in a rush. These are from last summer where I've put them in the wrong way around. But when it comes to putting them in the frames, that doesn't really matter because it would have just been a piece of comb cut out of a chimney and put in there. So it doesn't matter, but try to avoid doing that.
Yeah.
Because it's
But when you're collecting a swarm, you want it to be as right can be, really, don't you?
Also, you end up with the 2 flat sides, so when they're mobilised together, it's impossible to pull them apart.
But we'll deal with that later on,
Yeah,
because we've got to take all the nukes from last year with bees that we've taken out of chimneys and places like that.
Yeah.
They've all got to go in their proper new hives, haven't they?
Yeah, which is going to be a massive task.
I know, yeah.
So yeah, the next bit of the video will be me dismantling that chimney, trying not to get stung, and hopefully they don't go absolutely mental and get in my suit somehow. But my suit's getting a bit worse for wear, so I need to get a new suit.
Awesome, then I'll just go and have a look again up the top. Yeah, so he's got his work foot cut out for him today. So around the back of that chimney, literally all around the back. Part of the problem is everything has to go up that ladder, and then up that ladder, and then up that ladder. And at the end of the day, when you're really, really tired, it all has to come all the way back down again.
With all the kit that I'm taking up in buckets.
and all the honey, and all the bees, and a few stings, hopefully not.
Hopefully not. So far I'm on my 6th sting this year. I don't want any more.
Right, on the shoot then.
Yeah, I'll leave you to sort these all out.
Okay, I'll sort these out and I'll be gone.
Okay, so yesterday I had a bit of a problem with the scaffolding not being put in the right place, but it's been rectified, and I did start getting this brick out to put a board in to stop any of the wax falling down. And unfortunately I'm having to do this in this tiny little gap, and luckily I drilled the holes in it, so I've managed to get it out. But I just want to see how close to the comb I've got. Can I see anything there yet? No. These bees are very aggressive, but I think I'm pretty close. I'll have to look at this video now to just double check where I'm at, but I think I'm underneath them because I can't feel any comb. Next step is to open up the top, and I'll start dismantling this and see where exactly the colony has stuck themselves to. I've got access to the colony now. They seem to have calmed down probably about half. Squash to be there. This is all drone brood here. This is all the male bees. We won't be needing any of that to save this colony really, because these are just for mating with queens. We just want to get the majority of the brood out, and with any luck there'll be some honey and bee bread around the brood. But here's some old drone brood here that they've used to start storing honey in. I'm going to start taking all this honey out, and I'm going to eat a bit in a minute. When I get hungry I'll have a bit of this. They have all moved from this side in there, and I'm hoping it doesn't go into that chimney, because unfortunately we couldn't actually get up that chimney when we did a survey. The rest of them we managed to work out that they weren't in it, but oh, in fact no, tell a lie, we did actually get into that from the other bedroom, so yeah, they're not in there. I'm going to give them a little bit more smoke. I'm going to let them tidy up all this honey that's leaking out, because I'm going to try and keep my hands as dry as possible, because once you start getting honey on you, it just becomes a disaster. Let's get all this dismantled, and let's get all this taken out, get these bees saved and take them to the apiary, where in a couple of months time, or if not next year, we'll be producing honey off these girls. We'll add them to the forever growing collection of honeybees. I'm going to record this last little bit before my phone dies. Managed to get 99% of them out. Just left this little bit of comb in there for them to crawl onto in a minute. I'm going to leave them for a little while until they get up to the top, and then I'm going to handball them in. I've got the majority of them in there now. Most of the brood's in there. That's all the bees out, all the combs out. Bees have decided to do what they need to be doing. Just got to put all this back together now. I just need to work out where all these bricks came from. Got the cement mixed. I'm just going to get all this put back together, and by that time I'm hoping these girls have decided that that's their new home. This is insane. This is why you can't get anything done in the UK. Massive storm cloud coming. It's knocking it. Oh no. Oh no. This is a problem. This is a problem. Right, let's get this rubber band off here. Aggressive ladies. that stays shut. Oh man. Oh, I can't even record anything now. The weather's just gone from 22 degrees to now I feel like I'm in the middle of a hurricane. This is what it's like saving bees in the UK.
That's unbelievable, mate.
Look at, you can't see how soaked I am. Is it, look? Absolutely, I just got stung in the stomach taking the suit off.
I've got bimply fingers.
This is horrible.
Look at this. Summer in the UK.
Oh, that's the end of the video.